The first week of September is always a magical time for us here at the Wild Outdoors because we get to spend it in Sheridan, Wyoming with Nelson Outfitters. They have mule deer, whitetails, hardhorned, and velvet. This is the story of the 2015 hunt with the Wiltzes.
This hunt caps off a long string of awesome hunts out here at Nelson Outfitters. Welcome to PSC's Wild Outdoors.
A bow hunter is someone who embraces the ultimate challenge and becomes one with nature. Overcoming obstacles, enduring difficulties, patiently waiting for opportunities that may not come. This is bow hunting. Outdoorsmen by nature, bow hunters by choice. This is PSE's Wild Outdoors, and we bow hunt everything. And it all starts now.
Well, we always try and get there a day early so we can do a little scouting in the morning and evenings, watch where the deer are coming into the fields. It also gives us a chance to fine-tune our stands, maybe move some blinds around, and get ready for that opening day.
It's opening day of the 2015 archery season, and what better place to start than Nelson Outfitters? So it's September 1st, finally, and we're back.
Well, the first morning I decided to go with Holly, try and film her. There was a mule deer that I was interested in hunting, but I knew it was going to be an evening hunt.
And Jay is filming Holly because Jay has his eyes set on a big mule deer, but it's only an evening set, so he's going to go after that mule deer tonight.
Mike had a good opening morning. He saw some deer, but not like Holly and I. We were covered up in deer.
We're kind of covered up in deer here. Two mule deer that if they would have came down, we probably would have taken a shot. Maybe we'll get a shot at one tonight. Beautiful morning. We got Jay on the camera.
Well, I wasn't going to be on the camera all day. I had a mule deer I had a date with that evening.
Opening day, first evening, and we are in the blind where we saw the big mule deer. I was hoping that coyote wouldn't spook anything, but he looked like he was more afraid of the deer than the deer was of him, so hopefully he'll get out of here and not mess anything up. Looks like our buck just came off the top of the hill. He's got some does with him. Our big boy's down there, but unfortunately he brought another trail in to the field right by my other tree stand. And so unless he turns and walks up this direction, he's not going to be close enough. We got one out here right now that is, just a young guy. We'll see what happens. The one he's with kind of is working this way.
This segment of PSE's Wild Outdoors is brought to you by Sitka Gear.
PSE's Wild Outdoors is being brought to you by PSE Archery, Yeti Coolers built for the wild, Stirka Optics, / Inset Blade Arrow System, Carbon Force PSE Arrows, Hueyman Extendable Saws, Polaris, and Sitka Gear.
Well, after the opening day, the deer were becoming very difficult. We were moving stands, we were moving blinds, we were hanging trail cameras, doing everything we could to get on these bucks. But we just couldn't get close enough. That is until the morning of September 5th. As it turns out, the morning of September 5th, I wasn't in a blind. I tucked back in the brush, but we were in the right spot.
A lot of these deer have been coming out of the alfalfa fields and working up this draw. So we decided just to do it the old-fashioned way this morning. We've tucked back in the brush here without disturbing anything. We've already had a couple younger bucks go by us, one really nice genetic buck. And we've got another doe coming here, so we're just gonna sit tight. Hopefully something will get close enough.
You know, being on the ground, not in a blind, I honestly didn't know if we could get away with this until we had deer that close, and then we realized we were in the right spot and we were gonna get away with this. You know, we felt pretty good about the morning. We had deer all over us. We had them so close you could feel them breathing. We were just wrapping things up, getting ready to go, and then this happens.
Well, whoa. What do we got here? Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Get on it, get on it, get on it. Get me closer too. Right. Got him. Got him. Got him. Don't move. Got him. Oh, right underneath him. Dang it. That second shot was so perfect. I think I hit some brush on the first shot. He had no clue. Man, I couldn't get the rangefinder on him quick enough. Trying to stop him, I guessed him at like 50 on that second shot, and he must have been about 55. It just went right underneath him.
Man, that second shot, it was so perfect, it was just that low.
He doesn't know how lucky he was. He was close to having a tag wrapped around him. That Holly and Mike are down the draw quite a ways here. Hopefully they had a good morning. That was close. and a lot of fun. You all stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
This segment of PSE's Wild Outdoors is brought to you by Polaris.
When hunting with Nelson Outfitters in Sheridan, Wyoming, we always stay at the Candlewood Suites. Clean rooms, friendly staff. They've got an exercise room, a place to wash your hunting clothes and dry them. You've got a microwave, stoves in your room. Just an awesome place to stay. It's our home away from home in Sheridan, Wyoming.
Quite an eventful morning.
Well, while I was flinging arrows, Mike and Holly could actually see my position from their tree stand. And what I didn't know is that they were having a pretty darn exciting hunt themselves.
Good morning. It's our 5th morning out here at Nelson Outfitters in Wyoming. This is an awesome spot. Beautiful. Got the Bighorn Mountains in the background. Deer come off this field. There's hard trails all the way through here. We saw a really nice buck yesterday. We just didn't get a chance to shoot him, but there's also muleys, but they've already walked through, so we're gonna sit tight and see what happens. Oh my God. He popped up right over. We were watching this doe behind us. He popped up right here on the hill. Oh my God. Mike, was that okay?
I think you got him.
He went right in the bushes right there.
Nice job.
Oh gosh.
Well, if any of you have watched our hunts from Nelson Outfitters in years past, you know right off the bat that Holly always kills the biggest deer. Well, after I retrieved my arrows, I headed down the draw to where Mike and Holly were at, and I got to go help her retrieve just another giant.
See, I told you I could see blood. See the heart or nothing?
It's on the shoulder. It's forward.
I told you it went all the way through.
I ended there.
Jay, what is that laying across the ditch there?
That's him.
Nice. Yes.
Dave, no. Dave doesn't want to press.
There he is, right there.
Sweet. Oh, he's gorgeous. Holy bucket. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Gorgeous.
Whew.
Well, I know
Look at him.
we ducked on you a little bit, but well, you got him right in the heart.
That was, I knew it was forward right away, so that was our...
Man, is he beautiful. Look at that velvet.
I feel like a very lucky girl.
Oh,
Wow.
that's awesome. Boy, is he beautiful.
He is beautiful. Whew.
Sweet, congrats.
I don't even know what to say.
The last day. You've done that a few times.
Yeah.
This segment of PSE's Wild Outdoors is brought to you by Hueyman Extendable Saws.
Make sure and check out our new website at bowhunteverythingtwo.com for merchandise and videos and everything wild outdoors. Also follow along on Facebook and Twitter for our daily updates from the field. Well, our hunt was scheduled for 5 days, so I was headed back to the airport. Dave was gracious enough to let Holly and Mike stay an extra day, and nobody was more stoked about that than Mike.
I'm keeping Jay updated. Him and Kirsten are at the airport right now, getting ready to fly out. We're sticking it out for tonight and driving home tomorrow, so he's anxiously awaiting my text because we've been after these deer for 4 days now, so we got a pretty good plan put together. We have a deer that we named Turkey Foot, a giant 5 or 6 year old buck that on the end of his right beam, his beam comes out and he's got a G4 out there that it looks like a turkey foot on the end of it. So he was in the field the other day, never gave us a shot, but we'll see. There's 6 of them out here. Turkey foot and 5 other bucks that are all shooters, so we just need one of them to show up. Jay just said, I'm getting on a plane in a bit, so I will text when I land in Denver. Turkey foot will be out shortly. I hope so.
You know, one of the unique opportunities about Nelson Outfitters is when you go get in a blind or a tree stand, it's not like you're just hunting one deer. This particular field that Mike was on, we had seen 5 or 6 really good shooters, so he wasn't going to be picky. He was just looking for one of them.
Smoked him.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice job.
I think he just went down. Yes. Finally. I can't even tell you how good that feels. I don't know what happened. They were standing on. We didn't know which one was. Whichever one came in first, but they're both beautiful.
You know, sometimes a little luck doesn't hurt. These deer were out beyond bow range. Something spooked them. This buck runs back in, gets close enough to the blind. You just don't have that happen every day.
Bam! Nelson Outfitters. Jay said he's gonna roll in about 3:30. I shot at 3:38. Bam! Jump for that strap. Oh, look at that camera go. Look at that, huh? Beautiful Wyoming whitetail. Awesome. Like I said, we've been at this for 6 days. It finally happened.
That first week of September is always such a special time for us. We can't wait every year to go back to Nelson Outfitters. If you're looking for an outfitter to hunt with, you got to give Dave a call. He's the best. They have the most beautiful country, tons of animals. We always have such a great time. Well, that's about all the time we've got for this week's show. We'd like to thank you for watching. We'll look forward to seeing you again next week right here on PSE's Wild Outdoors.